should have listened. So long ago. Cause I follow the voice you think you gave to me. That motherfucker really think he gave me this voice. No motherfucker. Been speaking like this since I was little. Little. Cause you should have listened to the song. Jordan. 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 Oh, Jesus. Jordan. No. Jordan!
Huh? That's my...
I found your juices.
Huh?
You want juice? Yeah. Go put that on the refrigerator and close it up. There, right there. Put that in the refrigerator. Put it in the refrigerator.
Saturday.
Don't drop that. Oh my God, I wasn't supposed to drink this. It's only 40 calories though.
That's mine.
It's your juice. Ready to go skating today?
Yeah.
Oh, 'cause you won't listen. Oh, I got so much to say. Got my Golden Girl stuff on. What's that? Oh. Rest in peace. I love the Golden Girls. They were so fucking funny. So fucking funny. Making all my books into manuscripts, movies, episodes. I am in contact with these people. Oh my God. Woo! And I emailed Tyler Perry. Yes, I did. I sure did email Tyler Perry and 50 Cent. Low key, your girl got. A few months ago, I was talking to Drake. But I was too scared to meet up. Shit, won't get me like Anika. Well, not Anika. What is that girl name? Kanika. Is that her name? That's not her name. Kanika. The girl that passed away. The dark-skinned girl. She was really pretty. She was found in a freezer. That girl. You're gonna be ending up like that. The fuck? All the way in Dubai. Little sundress. I'll be darn. Like, share, and subscribe, please, you guys. How's your day going? What are you going to eat today? What are you going to do today? And this lady, when I went to parent-teacher conference yesterday, we was about to leave. And this lady stopped me talking about something, because you helped me. Dang, man. The fuck? But yeah. I was talking to this lady stopped me, and she was like, I'm trying to get a lot of people to sign this petition to join about these slum landlords. And she was explaining to me everything, and I'm just looking at the flyer and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, Because, you know, before I moved to this new city, I was in Chicago Heights, and this lady, she wrongfully evicted me. She evicted me because I kept on complaining. Well, the lady downstairs kept on complaining because every time I wanted to take a bath, because I like to take baths sometimes and sit in that motherfucker. And every time I would take a bath, the water would run down to the first floor. So I guess she got tired of her talking to her about the shit because she didn't fix it. The next day, the lady said, I gotta evict you. Why the fuck you evicted me because of your shit? The next 2 weeks, I came back to the property. She didn't move old girl to my spot. And she didn't turn downstairs into a fucking daycare. The fuck? And then I told her that, and I was like, oh. And then she was telling me her little stories. And I told her I was going to click the link and share my story about these slum landlords. And I was like, oh, dang, you know what? You gave me an idea to write another book. Yeah. Ooh, wee. Y'all like my little swimsuit? Y'all like it? My little swimsuit, you know, little swimsuit. My little swimsuit. I got a fan to talk to it though. I don't know what the fuck happened to the top. My appointment is coming up for my hair. I cannot wait. I think I'm gonna do tracks because in the wintertime I like to wear tracks. In the summertime I wear braids because, you know, it's too hot to be trying to figure out how you're gonna do your hair. And it's wintertime, fall, I do tracks. 26 inches or 28 inches. Yes, I do. Yep, and that's what I'm about to do. I was gonna get some more braids or get the little twisties. But I think I'm gonna maybe I might get the twisties and then after that do the installment with my sew-in. Cause it still be a little hot outside, so. And I ain't like these other females. I don't do the baby hair or none of that shit. That's too much fucking work. Hell no. And it don't even look right on me, so I didn't try it. It doesn't look right. So whatever. And I'm glad that my family did what they did and everybody else did what they did, because had they stayed in my corner, my books and my brain, my creativity, it would not be the same. It would be totally different, because I'm sitting here trying to make sure I don't offend somebody or make sure nobody don't feel no type of way, but I'm just telling my story and how I feel. But I'm glad they went away. I'm glad God took them away, because I'm able to fully express how I feel about certain things in this fucking world. I'm glad. And I read up on those converting your book into a fucking manuscript. Yes, and just like I thought about it and I knew it. If I decide to hand over my script to somebody, yes, I already know. Yes, they're going to take out certain spots. They're going to take out certain things. They're going to turn some shit around. And I'm the type of person, I don't give no fuck. They can give me a deal right now and I'll say 100,000. And they probably might be like, we can't do that, but we can do 80,000. The fuck? Man. I don't know what's wrong with people. I don't. Yeah, but like I was going to say, I'll be losing my train of thought sometimes. But yeah, if they gave me a deal and say, we just can give you 80,000, I would be okay with that. I wouldn't give a fuck if a motherfucker was trying to, if I had a good person in my corner, like a really, really good person, like I think I have right now, my team, I wouldn't give a fuck how much money they getting. As long as I'm able to take care of myself and my books is out there, I wouldn't give no fuck. I don't care. I wouldn't give a fuck if they was giving me 80,000 and they was receiving 100,000. I wouldn't give no fuck. I don't care about that, because money doesn't rule me. I'm the type of person, if I was in a relationship, if I actually made this relationship public and actually was on that shit with this person, you put two brains together and you try to come up with some shit. If we got a deal, I kid you not, I'm not greedy with money. I don't give no fuck. As long as I got enough to take care of myself and do what I need to do, I won't give no fuck. My partner would be living large, because I don't care about money like that. I don't care about money like that. I can have a producer right now and they could be making buku money off my shit and giving me what they want to give me, but as long as it's helping me get to the next level, I wouldn't even care. Because I don't care about money. As long as I got enough to take care of myself and do what I need to do and get to point A and to point B. And I have that right now without a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money. But it look like I do. But I don't, because the Lord is taking care of me. I work for God. And he compensates me every fucking time. Like in a few months when I got out here, I got that compensation. I got $3,500. A few months after me being in this new city. Nigga, I told you God was going to give me my money back. I didn't need you to give me shit. I ain't finna beg for nothing either. Shit. I look up at my account, my hand, and that's one of my signs I get. If my hand is inching, I'm about to get some money from somewhere. Don't know where, but it's somewhere. Somewhere. Charles. But yeah. Should have stayed on my team. Because I'm the type of person, I don't care. I can win a fucking lottery. The big one. The big bag. And if I had a partner, that shit could have been $200,000. I would take 80 and be cool with it. The fuck? I'll be cool. Y'all motherfuckers is greedy, and that's why motherfuckers be dying. I wouldn't give no fuck. If I was about that life about robbing banks and shit like that, I rob a bank and it's 44,000 in that bitch that I take, I'm only gonna want 100,000. The fuck? You ain't gotta split shit with me. Just give me a little portion to help me get point A, point B, and I'm good. But I ain't about that shit. I don't do that. It's just an example. I can get a deal with Tyler Perry right now, and he can make millions off my shit. As long as I'm getting what I need, I'm okay. I ain't greedy. Money don't move me. I know motherfuckers that be on Criminal Minds. I know motherfuckers that be on Chicago PD. The fuck? I still get casting calls. The fuck? I model. What is wrong with y'all? I don't understand people sometimes. I don't. I don't understand them. YouTube needs to come up with an update. Let us listen to the music that we want to listen to, YouTube. Dang. I got to wait until I get another phone because my son broke the phone. So now I got to wait. And next time I go get a phone, I'm going to get 2 more phones. Because I need to be going live on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I need to go YouTube. I need to go live. Shoot. That's what I need to do. I cannot wait to go skating today. I'm going to bring my tripod with me. I know those motherfuckers be so jealous. I can see the shit on their face. Man. Especially when that fake ass mask, I can see that shit emerge off a motherfucking face. When I seen that shit in court, I'm like, whoa. Oh my God, he got an entity on him and he don't even know it probably. Or maybe he do. Because you know, when a person knows that they are in depression and that mental health and shit, when people know that they have that shit, oh yeah, they know they got an entity attached to them. Because they keep crashing out for no reason. Why is a person crashing out for no reason? Why is a person is with your significant other, y'all together, and you just, this motherfucker's just mad. This motherfucker's just upset. This motherfucker is just irritated. Nigga, I ain't do nothing to you. Who the fuck you been around? Who the fuck you been talking to? Who got you all in your head? Who got you irritated like this? Because somebody got his ass irritated. That motherfucker been crashing out. I stopped crashing out when I was in my 20s. I'm too grown for that. I'm too grown to be crashing out. The fuck? Ain't no crashing out over here. Is that what Drake said? What did Drake say? Drake said, was that Drake? I can't even remember how the verse go, but it said something like, we ain't arguing, fighting over here, some shit like that. Because we ain't doing that. We ain't arguing, fighting. We ain't doing none of that shit. And if I feel like you trying to argue or trying to come up with an argument, oh, I'm going to dead that shit. It won't even be able to come out because of how my response is. It won't come out. Fuck. You'll get mad at me because I'm not doing what you want me to do. I'm not responding how you want me to respond because I know you want me to be upset. And the whole time I'm laughing in my fucking head at your ass. Like, this nigga want me to be upset. This nigga want me to lash out. What's wrong with this nigga? What the fuck? Who does that? We're too grown for that. We're too grown to be lashing out. And we too grown to fall in other people's traps. You should know when somebody's trying to get you out of character. You should know when somebody is trying to get you to act a certain way. You should know that. Pay attention. And a lot of people don't pay attention to those signs. God gives you signs all the time about people that's in your life. If you found out somebody was doing something behind your back, that's a sign. If you find out somebody was doing some fuck shit online, having sex, having orgies and this and that, that's a big ass red flag. And God trying to let you know that you with a Jezebel spirit. Because anytime you're upset or going through something, that Jezebel spirit person is not going to recognize that you're going through something. They're not going to understand it. They're not going to be able to comprehend it. They're going to be in their own little world. Just like when a motherfucker got fired. That motherfucker, and they was on live too. I'm just looking like, can't this bitch see that he's hurting right now? Can't she see he hurting? He lost his job and everything. I'm talking to myself. I'm like, can't this bitch see that he's hurting? That was a fucking Jezebel spirit for ya. Yeah, it was. Because when y'all first met, I bet when y'all first met, it was all about sex. Sex, 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 drinking, sex, chilling, sex. It was a Jezebel spirit. If a person tell you if you do this, you know that person is never going to do anything. That person is not going to do nothing. Once you do that, that person ain't going to do nothing. Yeah, they say they're going to do this and do that, talking that good game. But in reality, once you step in, oh, that person ain't doing shit. And just like I said, in 2017, that person ain't did shit. That person ain't did nothing. She ain't did nothing but embody other people's energy. That's why her ass big. Trying to really impress a nigga. I'm gonna act like your mama now. So now let me embody this. Let me embody this mama right quick. The fuck? Be yourself. And that shit happens when you too busy trying to act like somebody else to please another person because you think that's what they like. Your body will change drastically. I'm telling you, it will change. You trying to come up against somebody and they ain't did nothing to you, your life will change. Especially fucking with a chosen one. It will fucking change. I said that too. I said that to this guy. He didn't want to listen to me. I said, okay. He was telling me about all these tricks and shit that his friends and them be doing with these other females. My first thought was like, oh, okay. Because he was like a best friend. So I'm like, okay. Better not do that shit to me, is what I said. Just don't do it to me. I can be around them. I can be, and I have. And they didn't even have to let me know. I just knew. I can feel it. I ain't gonna say nothing about it because I'm not worried about that. I don't give a fuck. That's not what I'm about. I've been around killers when I was younger. I've been around killers. Just never said nothing. What I'm gonna say something for? They ain't trying to hurt me. The fuck? What is wrong with people? And that's one of the reasons why I stay to my motherfucking self. I ain't got time. Because I look at this world like a video game, like I was telling this lady. I look at this world as a video game. So, on a video game, for instance, Super Mario Brothers. When you're on Super Mario Brothers, yeah, you're on that easy level. But as you play in the game, them levels escalate and get higher. Now this world, what do they say? New levels, new devils. So like I was telling this lady, because she is always trying to get me to go talk to somebody, go mingle, go do this, go do that. No, I'm not about to do that, especially if I see somebody coming towards me or I see that somebody see me and this is my oral. It's really, really big. So if I see somebody see me, I'm going to know right off the bat what type of energy they got, if they chaotic, if they about some fuck shit, all that shit. I'm going to know. So like I told her, I ain't about to be conversating with nobody over here because I can feel that shit. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, I forgot what I was about to say. Shit. Well, yeah. I ain't got time for that shit. I don't. But I can feel that shit from a mile away. I really can. Because I look at this life, this universe as a video game, like I told her. And I told her, I feel like I'm on a higher level. And when you're on a higher level, higher devils. So that's why I've been staying to myself. I see the fuck shit motherfuckers doing down the street. I see the fuck shit when I was walking from down the street coming home and this guy was trying to get my attention. And I'm just trying to ignore it, walking. Acting like I don't hear nothing. And then he, hey! So, fuck you want? Then he walks up to me. Now, mind you, I'm fine. And he's talking to me. He's dressed like I don't talk to street niggas. I don't talk to guys that do drugs or anything like that. Not do drugs. I don't talk to guys that be in the streets doing extra activities in the streets, selling drugs. I don't hang with shit like that. I don't. So this person talking to me right off the back, I knew what the fuck he was doing. Talking about something, I sell weed and do you want to smoke? Something like that. I'm like, no, I can't. I'm too busy. I write and stuff like that. He's like, oh, we can write together. I can take you out. No, nigga. But I was fine when he was talking to me, you know. I was okay. But my heart was beating fucking fast. And as he was talking to me, I'm talking to myself in my head like, why the fuck is my heart beating fast? I'm like, that's a red flag. Because I'm okay, but my heart beating fast. That's a red flag. So I get that shit quick as fuck now. Somebody come towards me with a mask, I'm going to automatically know. Why? Because I didn't sit with myself for too long. By myself. I didn't sit alone for too long. Motherfuckers, I thought they was leaving me out, but you really was helping me. You helped me out a lot with these spiritual gifts. You did. I needed that. Thank you. And you know what? I manifested something. A few months ago, I was saying, before I moved here, a few months ago, I was saying, because I was at the hospital and stuff like that, trying out their food and stuff, and I actually stopped there, and I was telling you guys that I was going to start being, like, I am a speaker, but, like, I was going to start, like, I was going to try to go to hospitals and speak for the kids that's sick in there, you know, or kids that's in there, period. And they said something about they don't do that, so I had to look more into it, and then I started telling everybody about it, and when my, I'm gonna say my new family, my lost family that I was at their house last week. We was having a dinner date. We was having a dinner event, because we have dinner dates where we come together and we hang with each other. We you know, we vent. And we spend time with each other. And I was telling this lady about it. And I was telling her about my book too. And she like, this other lady came over there and sat by her. She was like, oh, this sounds real interesting. Yeah, this sounds real interesting. My book, man. That lady, I mean, I tell you, that lady had to grab that Glock 29 on that bitch. But man, this book is so amazing. I know it is. I know it's going to be so amazing. But I went to parent-teacher conference yesterday for my son, the little one. And I was telling his teacher. And then the secretary that helps him with the teacher, that helps Jordan, I was telling her about it. And then the counseling lady on the side that assists the teacher, she's like, oh, for real? That's amazing. You know, we having career day. You could come if you want to. So I'm going to come. I'm going to get more information because I'm about to start speaking for schools and stuff like that. Like, your girl is on her shit. I am on my shit. I manifest that. I'm about to start speaking for kids at the school. It's gonna be career day, so I have to come up with something. Because I was laying down yesterday, just like I said, I forgot to post it on here, but I posted on TikTok. I'm like, man, I'm laying here looking at TV, but I'm really not looking at TV. These downloads coming in like a motherfucker. Like, man, them downloads was coming in. And I'm sitting there having a whole conversation in my head about what I'm gonna do, you know, at the school for career. And I was having a whole conversation, like what I'll be saying and everything like that. And I'm like, oh, I can't talk about that because this is about career day. It's not about being safe or anything like that. It's about career day. So I need to base it on career. Because I was going in a whole little detail thing in my head about, you know, learning how to speak up, and if something wrong, say something, you know. If you see your friend need help that friend. Don't be afraid to tell an adult if something's wrong, if you feel some type of way. And then I was like, hold on, wait. I can't say all that yet because this is about career day. Because first I was in my head having a conversation, like I was speaking to the kids, you know, speaking to the adults first, but then go to the kids. But it was like in my head, I was having a conversation with, like I was there. It was like I was there, but I was at home. And I was speaking in my head, and it was like telling them about my story and how I survived, and how you got to be strategic, and you just got to, you know, you got to be able to see and be able to stay focused to get to where you want to get to. Don't never stop because somebody else feels some type of way. Do what you like to do. Don't never do what somebody else wants you to do. What you like to do. If that's what you like to do, do it. You know, and then I went into, you know, safety stuff. I'm like, nah, I can't do that. Because it's not about that, it's about career. So yeah, your girl about to be speaking for the kids. I'm thinking about contacting the lady, this mayor lady, because I know she can help me out a lot with even with getting vouchers and stuff like that. Like man, like I told that lady that comes to my house and see me, April. I told her, like, I don't know what it is, but it's like my brain, I'm always thinking, but it's nothing negative. It's like my brain, when it's thinking like that, it's thinking about business shit. I'm very business minded. Like anything I do, anything I put my time to it, it's always go back to business. Business. How to create this, how to do this. That's why I said I am still going to buy a lot, a piece of land, and I'm gonna build some shit on there. And it was supposed to be, once I got done building it, I was supposed to put all my families in. I was gonna put my families in those places is what I was gonna do. But especially my mom. But after she tried to do what she did, I don't understand why she tried to do that. And I don't like when people come back and ask me what happened. And then, I don't like it, but then I do like it because people can see the hurt. When I tell them the story, people can see the hurt in my face. I start to cry and everything. That's why I'm reaching out to Tyler Perry. That's why I'm reaching out to 50 Cent. That's why I'm reaching out to all these people. I'm thinking about contacting Monique, actually. And Jennifer Hudson. Yeah. Fantasia. Yeah. Because when they actually see my email and they get back to me, hopefully they do. I know they're going to get back to me. When they get back to me and they interview me, it's going to go nationwide because they're going to see. They're going to see it on my face. They're going to hear it in my voice. That shit was fucked up. It was really fucked up. And I didn't do anything. Nothing. But you want me to be hurt? Now you hurt, bitch. And yeah, I said it. Bitch. You mad because I found out about your ass when I was a little kid and still couldn't even comprehend what the fuck I was saying. When my grandma was sitting on that couch and you walked past the entertainment center and I called you a witch. And you thought I called you a bitch, but I called you a witch. And that's exactly what you is. You a dark witch. You a dark witch. I don't understand how somebody can take advice from somebody just because you their mother. You think she's telling the truth? How do you take advice from somebody like that was never around that kid? She don't know that kid to even give you any advice. You fell right into her trap because she was falling down and she wanted somebody else to fall down with her too. She didn't want to be in it. She didn't want to be in that shit alone. All y'all asses fell right with her because even though I was in the same house with my mother, but she was never around me. Never around me. She didn't do shit with me. She got 8 kids. She never decorated a birthday party for me or anything. For them, she did. I stayed out on the side. But everybody was right here. And I was over here by myself. Even when she was helping us with our homework. When we didn't even have, this was after we had our house fire. We had no furniture. I'm seeing her help everybody else with their homework. Soon as she gets to me, she yelling and screaming at me. Yelling and screaming at me. The fuck? I told my big brother, the one that molested me, I told my big brother about the situation in February and what happened. And I'm like, don't it sound like she wanted something to happen to me? Like, yeah. Yeah. Thomas on the other show? No, that ain't my fucking mama. My mother is my Mama Gaia. That's my mother, Mama Gaia. That's my mother. My fucking mother. And I hope nobody ain't been trying to do no spell work on my love life. Because just like God like to play tricks on y'all too, I like to play tricks too. Because the whole time y'all think I'm actually talking to somebody. You know who the person really is? God. So y'all been doing spell work on God. God been whipping y'all ass. Woo! Motherfuckers really thought. The fuck? I am going through spiritual warfare right now. I ain't letting nobody talk to me. Yeah, I might conversate, but I ain't talking to nobody because my mother is doing shit on my love life. She wants something to happen to me, okay? She want me to catch AIDS or something. Bitch, in what lifetime? That ain't gonna happen to me. I'm too fucking protected, and anytime I do get ready to have sex, where your condom at? Oh, I ain't got one. Oh, well, shit. Guess we ain't doing nothing then. Fuck. Fuck. Mm-mm. Where's those pants at? Oh, they're right here. Nope. Ain't gonna do it. Not at all. Not fucking at all. I'm just not. Mm-mm. Okay, motherfuckers mad at... Motherfuckers, do you know why motherfuckers is mad at me? Because I progressed. Motherfuckers mad at me because and they stay right here, and but they right here. Oh no, what the fuck? I had a conversation with somebody, and they was like, yeah, we could do this, we could do that. Whole time I'm thinking in my head, like, no. God told me to do this by myself. I tried to have somebody do it with me because I felt like his kids needed structure. I felt like his kids needed an actual parent in their life. So he fucked it up. How do you fuck up some shit like that? You got all these goddamn kids, and they all up under each other. But you got all these goddamn kids, and a person comes in your life and shows you structure, shows you stability, shows you that they're about that life, shows you that they can get shit done, bam, 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 wham, without no questions asked, and you fuck that shit up for some hoes. So you don't give a fuck about your kids and their well-being, or them having structure in their life, love in their life. Somebody that can actually show them caring and loving, that will actually hug their kid, feed their kid, teach their kid. But like I said, it's a chosen child in every family. And that kid that's about that Bible, oh, he's a chosen one. He's supposed to be the generational curse breaker. Oh yeah. If nothing doesn't happen to him, hope nothing doesn't happen to him. But yes, he is supposed to be a generational curse breaker. I could have helped that boy out a lot. That little boy. Because that little boy, it's amazing how these little kids be in, not all of them, but certain kids, you can see they be in the Bible. Yeah, that little boy was in that Bible. He sure was. I'm like, dang. He's a black sheep. He probably not realizing it right now because ain't really nothing. Something is happening. You know, the parents is not there like that. The grandma is old. She's not. She's on the breathing machine. And I don't even know if she's still alive. The baby mama, she looks distorted. She don't care about the kids. She done left the kids. The other girl done left the kids. It's like they left all their kids to the grandmother, and she is on a breathing machine. And these kids is not even listening to the grandma. They being very disrespectful. They need structure. And he had that shit and he fucked it up. Just like I said, boo-boo, honey, it will never be my loss. I'm here to guide people that's lost, that's in the dark. That's why I don't care about being single. I don't care. I don't. And you get, I feel like it's more perks to being single because you got a lot of motherfuckers, especially if you look good, you dress good, you about your shit. Oh, you got a lot of motherfuckers googly eying you. You got a lot of motherfuckers being nice to you and giving you this and giving you that, just being nice to you. Why the fuck would I give that up to be in a fucking relationship? Even though I'm not doing nothing with these people, but they very generous with me. Any person I come across is very generous to me. And that's not going to make me open my legs. That's not going to make me, okay, we can start talking. No, I want to keep it like that. Mm-hmm. Yes. Keep it just like that. Half the time I don't even like attention like that, but I get a lot of attention. And just like they say, you will always be protected. God will always protect you as long as you're doing what you got to do. As long as you're not in spots you don't need to be at. If you're not in certain spots or certain situations you don't need to be at, God will protect you always. You will never find me in somewhere that I know that I don't need to be. And people are so fucking delusional when it comes to certain people. People be acting like people cannot see that they're fake. Like why do people act like that? Like, nigga, can't you see that I see that you're fake? Even if we was hanging out. Niggas, females, don't you know if you're even vibing with somebody or you meet somebody and you feel like y'all got a good vibe. Everybody have this in their body. Everybody have an alarm system in their body. It's the same alarm system when you had when you was a child and you thought you was going to get your ass whooped when you came home from school. That's the same feeling you will feel when you're vibing with somebody if they say something that does not align with you. That's a red flag. That's telling you need to get the fuck away from that person. I could be conversating with somebody, everything could be all good, and they can still be good conversating with me. Everything can still be okay when they conversating with me. But if they say one little thing that does not align with me and my beliefs and what I do and how I take care of myself, it's going to be a red flag. It's going to be a shift. You're going to feel that shit. It's the same feeling you feel when you hanging out with your kid, when you hanging out with your friends, and somebody to say, oh, let's go rob this bank. You're going to feel some type of way because that don't align with you. You're going to be like, what the fuck is this? You're going to say it in your head. What the fuck is this nigga on? That does not align with you. That's why you feel that. The fuck? These people don't be getting ghosted for no fucking apparent reason. It's not a secret or anything. Everybody gets that feeling. You just have to pay attention to the feeling. And that's what I've been explaining to my son. And I'm going to always keep explaining that to him. So when he get in a certain situation, he'll know. Oh, I need to distance myself away from that person without them knowing that I'm distancing myself. Just like I did with Javon. I distanced myself the fuck away from him without him even knowing. I was still acting the same way. The whole time I knew the fuck he was on. The fuck? Once I figure out what the fuck a motherfucker is on, I ain't gonna say shit. I'm gonna act the same fucking way. The fuck? No, sometimes I do might say something though, but majority of the time, nigga, you ain't gonna know what I know. You ain't. Dang, we all are gods. You a devil god or you a good god? Like which one? I still don't know what I'm wearing to skating. Maybe I should wear some. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm so glad I got through this shit though. My son's still asleep. Oh, I still got clothes. Fuck, and I gotta put this shit on a fucking hanger. Damn. I'm just sorting this shit out so when I come back from skating, I could just, Sorry, folding it up and put it up because I really don't want to do this. I don't. I really don't want to do this shit. I don't know. This. Two chain. Two chain. Baby. You home last night. You should have been with me. Oh, babe. People need to just stop being afraid and just do it. For real. You last night should have been maybe I might wear these. Nope. I'm gonna wear the gray ones because you know I like to stand out. I like to stand out. Well, let me see, because these is long, but these is kind of short. I don't know. Wait, no, these is long too. Yeah, but these are smaller though. But these are, see, I'm so funny. See, these are smaller. I like that. I like the small because it's tight, you know. But see, they're not small enough. I need them smaller. But yeah, I'm wearing these. Yep. How the fuck this get on? How this getting me out? I ain't supposed to be in here. Maybe I'll wear these. And they got pockets too. I cannot stand pants that don't have pockets. Oh my God, I need pockets in my pants. I need pockets. Baby. I like these, so this is nice. Little pants, pajamas, my pajamas, mamas. Shorts. Yeah, it's about time for me to start putting these shorts up. I think the only thing I probably want to wear for the wintertime is jogging suits. Jogging suits and jogging suits. I think that's all I'm going to wear, probably. Jogging suits. I don't know. I might throw in some leggings, but it's just going to be jogging suits. Jogging suits. I love jogging suits. Oh my God, I do. Damn socks. Shit. That was something right there, man. What the fuck? And I had these motherfuckers for the longest. Like, I ain't gonna never get rid of these. These my babies. I don't care. I use these for like long johns though, because it got lint balls on them. See, it got lint balls on them and stuff. So I just use these as long johns, but I ain't gonna never throw these in the garbage. I had these for some years now. And you know, when I got these, I didn't have this stomach. I was 130. I'm probably like 140, 150 now. But yeah. And you know, when I got these, I was in the kids section when I got these. What the fuck? I was that small. I ganged up once I got out here. I blew up. I'm like, what the fuck? But I'm on a fast right now. Yeah, I'm on a fast. So I messed up a little bit when I took a sip of that juice. But yeah, I'm on a fast. I gotta keep fasting until my body starts to go into something. I forget the word. I have to keep fasting until I don't know the proper word for it, but I have to keep fasting until it's like for maybe a few days until my body goes into starvation. Yeah. So yesterday was the first day. And I messed up because at 1 o'clock in the morning I got to fix me some eggs and bacon. I was hungry, man. Yeah, but I'm gonna stay strong today. I'm gonna try not to eat nothing when I go skating. I might eat some popcorn. That's about it. But I'm gonna make me a smoothie. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make me a smoothie because that's what I was doing before I left their house and moved here. I was making me smoothies, and everybody started to ask me, "Could you make me one? Could you make me one?" Because it makes your body feel so light and refreshed. Like, man, and my stomach was going down too. Like when I got, man, that's why I'm back to juicing now. Juicing. So I won't be buying nothing when I get my link, like I did this month. I won't be buying no food for me. The only food I'm gonna be buying is for my kids. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some food for me too, but I'm gonna be buying like stuff that will help me. I'm gonna give them some too, but I'm not gonna be really eating no food from the store because I'm on a fast. And when I make my smoothies, oh yeah, I'll be letting them drink it too. And I just wrote me a note yesterday, like I need to figure out how to. I told myself that I wrote my note and told myself I need to go to the store. I need to go to the vitamin store, and I need to go look on some look up videos about how to without taking medicine, how do you get vitamin D in your system? You know, so that's what I've been doing. So that's my next step now. I'm about to be looking up research on how to uh, put different vitamins in your body. Yeah, cause I ain't about to get no black marks under my eyes. You got me fucked up. Cause I seen that shit and I'm like, why do people have black eyes? Circles. And it comes from something. It comes from trauma from the head, or it comes from high pigmentation, or it just, I don't know, shit. That shit. But it comes from deficiency of vitamin D. And it's eating up the vitamin D is taking away your tissue and it's taking away your oxygen. That's why I look like that. Cause your oxygen, you ain't getting no oxygen right there. Cause your vitamin D is low. So yeah, and I do have low vitamin D, but thank God my eyeballs is not black. So I'm like, oh hell no, let me write a note. Cause that ain't about to happen to me. And it's not funny, but that's not about to happen to me. No. I don't want no black marks under my eyes. It's like a panda eyes. Like around your eyes. Like, I don't want that. I won't even go outside. And I've been like that since a little kid. Shit. I'm like these white girls I used to see on the TV commercial. Shoot, especially if I was interested in talking to somebody, interested in wanting to talk to somebody. I see it all the time with these white women. No disrespect, but I'm kind of like that too. And if I get into a relationship, or you just somewhat my friend, buddy, and you hurt my feelings, making me cry, you would never talk to me ever again. Hell no. And that's how some white people are. You hurt their feelings one time, that's it. That's it. And even though my mom is how she is, I still keep some of the things that she told me. She always told me to move forward. She told me never look back. And this was after I broke up with my baby daddy. That I got 2 kids back. She told me to never look back. So that's what I did. The fuck, I never look back. I don't care about that shit. I don't. I don't care shit about that. You should have been with me, yeah. Dang, this sock didn't even get cleaned. Okay, that's clean. I don't know what my boys be doing with these socks. Oh my God, y'all still want to play peekaboo with me, huh? It's okay. You're not hurting my feelings. You're not hurting my feelings. Go ahead, talk shit, be mean. You're not hurting my feelings. The only thing you're gonna do is give me something to talk about or write about. That made that motherfucker mad. He hung the phone up on me. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Why are you acting like this? You is too grown to be acting like this. Click. I'm like, you too grown to be acting like this. Why? What's wrong? Shit. You know what? You just gave me an idea to write. You just gave me something to talk about, man. Because this is fucked up. You shouldn't be acting like this. And click, he hung up. He hung up the phone. And I'll text back like, didn't you say you was gonna talk to your son? Is what I text back. I thought you said you was gonna talk to your son. And he still didn't call and talk to his son. So what you thought I was gonna do? Call you? Nigga, we is not in high school no more. Who does it? You gonna hang up on my face like I'm gonna call you back like we in high school. I did that crashing out shit when I was in my 20s. I'm grown as fuck now. Yeah, and I said grown as fuck because most people in this world is grown and they don't act like it. I'm grown as fuck. I'm a grown ass woman with a backbone. I'm gonna tell you about yourself to make you better. Not to hurt your feelings, not to tell you what to do. It's because I already know what the fuck gonna happen. Just like I tried to tell his mother. You don't have to believe it or anything like that. And then she should have known that I was telling the truth. When she was like, yeah, I was like, I even told you. I was like, how you gonna be mad at me? At one, you mad at one little thing I did, and you took that shit and you ran with it because first of all, you never really liked me. You just needed something to not like me. Some petty ass shit. She's like, yeah, you lied about rent. I was like, yeah, I lied about rent, but the next few days, I came to you and I told you what I did. I told you that I was lying. Didn't nobody else come to you, bitch? I came to you as a woman and told you that I was lying and I'm sorry. And you took that because why you took that and ran with it and started hating me so much because your baby daddy likes me. He's what's that? What's that word? What is that word that I'm looking for? Because when people come across me, older men, even women, they take to me easy. Like, I'm an easy person to like. I'm an easy person to get along with. You took that and ran with it because your baby daddy, your baby daddy that you claim you don't want or don't like because he's this and that, or he don't know how to do this or he don't know how to do that. I'm not about to put his business out there because he's a good person. But you only disliked me because you seen how he looks at me. You seen how he talks to me with your jealous ass. So you took that shit and ran with it. And you should have known I have changed. And this lady had a nerve to tell me that she be watching my page too. Yeah, we seen you in Texas and this and that is what she said. Yeah, we seen that you was in Texas taking your pictures and this and that. You just gonna leave your dirt. First of all, I didn't leave my dirt. Second of all, my daughter knows everything about me when I was in Chicago. Third of all, I never was in Texas. I just said that shit. My daughter knew who the fuck I was at the whole time. I just said that shit because you got to be strategic when you feel like somebody is trying to get one up on you. You have to be. And then she turned it around and was like, it's like she was contradicting herself. Yeah, we knew you wasn't out there. We knew you wasn't out there. The fuck? Do you hear yourself? Bitch, bad. You mad because motherfucker got googly ass for me or motherfuckers like me. Not interested in me because that would never happen. But you mad because a motherfucker like me? Took a liking to me? With your old ass. You need to be worried about that fucking yeast infection you had and didn't know what the fuck to do. Or worried about your pussy was inching because you fucked somebody on your job. And you're supposed to be taking care of the kids as a lunch lady. You in a closet fucking somebody. And then you come to me next few days. Hey, Mom, do you got some of that? Do you have some cream or anything? I need something because it's itching down there. Like, what? I don't know what to tell you. She should have known I was different when I was on the phone with her that day. And I was trying to explain to her that I had changed. I'm not the same. Ooh, shit, I burped again. If you've been watching my page and watching me all this time, you can see, bitch, I have changed. You just don't want to know the ugly truth. Bitch, you know I changed. Ema know I changed. She just don't want to fucking admit it because her son always saying that statistics. They always talking about statistics, but they dumbasses are the statistics. I'm not a statistic and I would never be. Mad because I grew and your son decided to stay stuck in his ego. The fuck? And I bet on my life that motherfuckers was telling them, you should have never did that. Why would you do that? You should have never did that. You should have listened to me when I told you I was protected. You should have listened to me when I told you I was a divine female. You should have listened. Because when I was younger, I had no idea what the fuck I was. I had no idea what my fucking purpose was. I found out by sitting with myself and looking up things I did not know how to do because motherfuckers didn't even want to help me. So I had to do the research myself. You should have listened. Because I do have a purpose. My purpose is to speak and let everybody know that God is real. And he will whoop your ass. Fucking with somebody that's not doing nothing. Meaning you will have bad luck. Left and right. You got to pay this. You got to pay that. This didn't happen. That didn't happen. You done hurt yourself a little bit. You don't know when the rent gonna come for the money. You arguing here and there. You just upset. You just irritated. Because God got you in that spiritual jail. You in spiritual jail. If you all in your head all the time and it's chaotic, you don't know what the fuck going on, and you done did something to somebody, God got you in spiritual jail. You're in spiritual jail. You in spiritual jail. Yep. You sure is. Why? Because after all the research I have did, especially about my grandmother, all the research I had did, all I had to do was speak out. That's all I had to do. All I had to do was call judgment. And when you talking to God, you have to mean it. You have to feel it. You have to believe it. On TikTok, when I called judgment, I was very upset. I was furious. I meant that shit. I believed that shit. And it came true. Motherfucker losing everything. He losing followers and everything. Man, now he on there talking about energy this, energy that. Motherfucker, you ain't never started talking about energy this, energy that until I started. And you think you talking about that stuff is going to help you? No, because the divine, the universe, sees your fake shit. They hear your fake shit, even when you by yourself. They see what you're doing when you're by yourself. I don't understand why people be lying like the universe can't hear your ass. How you think I'm getting all this help from the universe? God sees everything. Abso below. Sits high and look low. And yeah, they want to say shit about Archangel Michael and how he works for the devil. I don't know if Archangel Michael works for the devil or not, but he fighting my demons. Because what God say, do not touch my anointing, do not touch my prophets, do my prophets no harm. So yeah, he fighting my demons. The devil can't touch me either. The devil more so on my side because he can't touch me. The devil be waiting for somebody to do some fuck shit to me so he can come back and collect his money. Because that devil gonna always stay hungry. And as y'all can see from the other videos, from before I moved to the city, look how big I done got. Look how big I done got. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay? I'm okay. I don't understand what's wrong with these people. Just like I told my mama when we got into it. This is exactly how I said it. I went downstairs and I said, Mom, you know I'm your golden child, right? I'm your golden child. You don't have to believe me, but I'm your golden child. I am. And she didn't say nothing. Nothing. That shit hurts. Ooh, that shit hurts. But I ain't gonna let that shit keep me down. I'm gonna turn that shit into power. Everything I have ever went through, I turned my shit into power. Every person I have ever encountered, I learned something from it. It's like I was a sponge. I was collecting everything I needed. I learned something from that person. I learned something from that person. This last person I was talking to, he was like a best friend, like I said. I learned about a lot of shit. How he do things. How he be trying to keep himself protected and hidden and shit. Like, I learned a lot. Shit. Oh, okay. I'm going to do that. Shit, I'm going to do that. I was working at this job 2 years ago. 12-hour shift. This older man was telling me, and he didn't work at the job. He was just telling me about his situation and how he was homeless, how he had to walk to his job, miles to walk to his job, and he kept doing. And then once he got his first check, he seen how much he would be making in a year if he stayed there. He like, so I'll be making this much in a year. Okay, let me see if I can save some of that money that I'll be making in a year. I'm like, damn, let me do that shit. Let me wait until I get my first check. Or let me wait until I get my next check so I can see, because I don't be paying attention to that shit. I'm like, let me do that. I'm gonna do that. See, I be taking that knowledge and shit. Like I said, I'm about knowledge. And I'm about business ideas, business work. That's what I'm about. I don't. I ain't got time to be talking to these people about this lift situation. Fuck it. I don't need that fucking money. Shoot, God already gave me that money that I needed a few months ago. Like, I knew God was gonna give me that money back. He talking about, I'll give you that money back. Okay, I'm gonna give you your money back. I'm like, no, it's okay. God gonna give it back to me. And God gave it back to me. I'm like, what? That's how my hand was itching like that? Dang. I went back to my people's house and I was like, girl, Jennifer, you know when I left this bitch, I had 3,500. She like, what? I'm like, yeah, girl. When I left that motherfucker, I had 3,500. It's not a lot, but it was enough to get me to where I needed to get. It was enough to get me the things I needed to put in my place. Yep, it sure was. And it was enough for me to pay for my book. Well, not pay for my book. I paid somebody to edit it for me and to do the chapters, because it's already written. I already wrote everything. I just wanted them to label the chapters for me. But seeing how I'm always thinking about business things and stuff like that, fucking with AI, I get these things that come across my page when I'm on social media. And now I feel like God is trying to show me how to edit it my own shit and publish myself, because I came across a website, and all I gotta do is put my shit in there and they gonna edit it and do all that shit and put it on other major platforms, get it out if I want to put it into a movie or episodes or whatever. So yeah. I'm about to make my shit into some scripts. So yeah, I think that's what God is trying to do. He's trying to get me to do all this on my own. God is trying to prep me so I will be able to do it by myself. Because I came across a website that would do all that shit without asking for anything. I could just send my shit in. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm looking through a lot of shit, reading a lot of shit, trying to see how I can, edit my own shit, do my own shit. I don't know, but I kind of like people doing things for me. I kind of like having a whole team. I think it's like 5 of them motherfuckers. I don't know, maybe more than that. But I kind of like having a team doing things for me because it makes me feel more important, I gotta have 2 phones, man. I got a group they put me in a group. All types of shit. I'm a walking writer, walking agent. Yes, I am. But I need to be trying to wake my son up though. Because he been asleep for a while. I grabbed these bitches from my people's house too. Because I want to try this. I want to see what it'll taste like. I know they'd be good though. Noodles. I want to try these actually. Because I want to see what it tastes like. But this is after I get off my little journey. My little journey. Because I want to, I don't know. This shit hard though. I got a website coming. They about to, and just like I talked to my team today, I told them don't be expecting the payment that I was giving Marshall because she was on her shit. And I told them that I'm not gonna even, like I told the lady, Jay, I'm not finna to even I wasn't even supposed to text them. I was gonna actually wait until the 26th, because if I don't have a chapter, if I don't see a chapter 1 in a few days, oh, their payment is gonna get cut. Their payment gonna get cut, because ain't no way in hell, like I told them, ain't no way in hell. Last year, I sent my script off to Rena. I sent it off to her. In the next few days, I had up chapter 1. What the fuck is going on? So she like, Jay like, okay. I'm gonna talk to the team. I'm gonna let them know everything. I'm gonna let them know what you need and what you want, please, cause I want it. And I also told them, send me a list of those 20 websites. Yep. Yep. And I also told her I want my books to be converted. Also, I want my scripts. I want the writing of my stuff. I want my books to be books, but I also told her I want them to be books, but I also want them to be converted into scripts. So I want books, and then I want to convert them into scripts. Yeah. I've been looking into that too. Yeah. On what directors, where to go when I'm trying to sell a script to a director. Almost shit. And it's funny because these directors be looking for people with creativity, something new. I got that something new. Maybe I should give a contact to Martin, because he on my page. He be saying stuff too, so I'll contact Martin. I don't know why the fuck I didn't think of that. The first person that popped in my head was was Tyler Perry, when the first person should have been yeah, the first person should have been forgot that, I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll try to eat this, but I'm about to go. Thank you. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.